last we're going to use Miss Collins, and this is my sort of mother of the bride look. She's a really curly style, which is super nice and makes this particular styling even better. I put this one on a wig head just because the focus is the details in the back, and I wanted to make sure that they looked the way that I wanted them to look. I'm going to end up finishing the styling while wearing it, but I'm going to start it here. Now, I did not pin this wig down to the wig head, and I should have, and that is something I would suggest you do. I'm gathering all the hair at the top and sort of making that poofiness in the front. And right now I'm making sort of like a straight line and just using my fingers instead of a comb to put the hair into place. I'm then going to braid that top part all the way to the ends. We're gonna end up pulling the pieces of this braid and making it a little bit looser, so you don't have to get too crazy with it, but just go ahead and braid it all the way to the ends. You can see that Kit Kat has joined us at this point. And then you see I'm pulling those pieces just so it gives it a little bit of depth. And then what I'm gonna end up doing is taking a bobby pin and sort of folding it up to the top and clipping it very lightly. We're just getting the braid out of the way. That's not gonna be where it stays. And so then what we're gonna do is we're going to take each of the sides, and I think I ended up doing it 3 times on each side, and gathering it together, and we're going to twist it. And when we do, we are going to affix both the sides. So I pulled the 2 sides up, and we're gonna affix it up underneath the base of the braid with bobby pins. Now that I have 2 pieces on each side affixed under the braid, I'm going to pull that braid back down and just sort of piece it out just to give it that fullness. Then I'm going to gather all of the bottom and use one of those sort of clear bands, or they're black little bands that are made for braiding and styling, and I'm going to put that at the base. Then I'm going to work the hair that's left in the bottom of the ponytail and just sort of pin it all around to make it more of a bun at the base. Once I have everything pinned in place, I am going to just start decorating this. And it is sort of this diagonal sort of braided waterfall style. So I'm using these, they're old bobby pins that were like designed with little, you know, like stones, like little clear stones, amethyst stones wrapped around. So I'm using that to sort of accentuate the shape of the style in the back. They're just regular decorated bobby pins. You can get them pretty much anywhere. And then I am going to use the freeze spray just to make sure that it is all in place. Kit Kat ends up getting a little annoyed with me by doing this. I didn't realize I was spraying her. But then I just, those twisted parts, you know, I separate them out a little bit just like I did with the braid, just to give it some fullness and some beauty and some depth. And then I basically put the wig on, and you know, I just sort of made sure that it fit in to the right spot. And yes, this is the same wig, it's just my studio lighting versus natural lighting. And then you can see how beautiful this ends up looking from the back. And yeah, this is the final style. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to Beth for collabing with me. Please check her styling videos out if you haven't. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!